What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a minute since I picked the camera up. I've been kind of stressing over the Audi and not really working as much as I wanted, but we got some stuff done and I think you guys will be happy to hear. We've got good news for it. So anyway, if you guys don't remember, the AC compressor bracket actually broke off of the engine and caused the AC compressor to wiggle. That belt came off and broke, and just caused a whole host of problems with the car. That being loose actually did grind into the downward coolant pipe that you see right there, so that has a huge gouge in it, so gonna have to replace that. We'll replace the belt, obviously. The car was leaking oil from the oil cooler that sits right down there, so now that the AC compressor is out, we're gonna go ahead and replace that as well. So we've got a lot of work to do still on the car, but we've got the hardest part done. Right, so essentially what happened, the AC compressor mounts to the engine through a bracket. The bracket sits right down here. As you can see, there is a mounting hole right there. There is a mounting hole down here. Where is it? I think actually... Ooh, where'd it go? Oof, we're lost. There it is, right down there. And then there is a mounting hole back here as well. Sorry, I can't see. There we go. So right down there. And essentially what had happened was all of the bolts backed out, and the bracket was able to just loosely wiggle on the engine. Eventually the back bolt totally came out. The two front bolts are already loose, and with the belt tension on the pulley, it just causes the whole system to wiggle around. It got to the point where one bolt broke. The top bolt was the one that broke. The bottom bolt was still in there. At that point, all of the stress is off the bolt, so it's not even, it's whatever. It'll stay in there basically until it vibrates out. But top bolt broke, bottom bolt was still in, and having the compressor loose, the belt was not happy, so it broke and just caused a whole host of problems for the car. I do have the bracket back there. So it starts shaking around. The tension from the belt puts stress on one of the bolts. The top bolt just happened to break off, and then we're just having a bad time after that. So here are the two bolts. This is the broken one. There is the good one, and we got extremely lucky with this, and we're able to get that bolt out of the block. I was like, geez, I hope it comes out, but luckily, since the bolts were already backing themselves out, they weren't tight in there. And then the easy out that I used, I bought an Amazon kit. It came with left-hand drill bits that were so sharp. The thing just like ate right into the bolt, and we were good. So problem solved for the most part. Now we just got to go ahead and install some parts. That coolant pipe down here, that plastic pipe, the pulley actually ate into that, so we've got to replace that. There is the oil control solenoid back there that I tried to get to over the winter. That is why the oil cooler is actually leaking, because I pulled that off to get to the solenoid above it and still couldn't get the solenoid, and then put the oil cooler on with an old gasket, so it started leaking. So we're going to replace that. We're going to replace the solenoid. We're going to replace the water pump. That is leaking. As you can see, there's coolant everywhere underneath it. Amazon again. And then I bought some Amazon coil packs that we will be replacing, and we'll be putting some APR units on there. And there's probably some other stuff that I'm forgetting, but we're going to be doing quite a bit of work. Oh, the upgraded bolts for the pulley down here, might as well do those while I have access to everything, and we'll get this thing running 100% again. A new AC condenser as well to get some better flow to the radiator as well would be nice, so we'll do that. But it's been a lot of work, but definitely needed. Definitely a blessing in disguise, this happening to the car. It is nice to have it bricked for a while so you can actually stop and get some work done on the car. So I am grateful, although it was a huge setback. Definitely grateful for it happening in a sick, twisted way. So anyway, guys, we are going to do literally no work in this video. I just wanted to give you guys an update. It was a good update, kind of, I guess. We still have a lot of work to do on the Audi. We're going to get it done before winter hits, so we have a good running car, all-wheel drive for the wintertime. That is the main goal with this thing. But definitely uncovered a lot of hidden issues with the car that now we can get to. So it's kind of a good thing that this happened. The Jetta's been running good so far. We replaced the spark plugs and did all of that stuff. The new location of the water methanol container, that is good. I haven't gotten around to making that bracket finalized yet, so still kind of just mounted a little bit sketchy in there, but everything is going good with the Jetta as well. So yeah, happy. This thing's fun because it shoots flames. Like, that is so much fun doing the no lift shift and shooting a huge flame, especially when people are like tailgating me. You don't even really have to be in boost that much. With how much the cam has that overlap, it lets so much fuel go into the exhaust that it shoots a gigantic flame out, and immediately people back off. That car is fun because people back off because it's loud and it smells horrible. This car, they're afraid to get hit with fire, and it is loud when it does its backfire. So anyway, yeah, not much happened in this video other than an update, but both cars are coming along, or this car's coming along, this car's running fine, so it's good. It's a good day. Blessed.